Jump off that exhausting hamster wheel and into balanced living with Dr. Marissa.
Promise you joy in the mystery.
Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah. Her mission, to be a beneficial presence on the planet. Her purpose, to be your personal advocate to live, laugh, love, learn. Her life motto, don't die wondering. Take back your life with Dr. Marissa Pay.
And welcome. You are tuned into my weekly talk radio TV show called Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get happy with Dr. Marissa every Tuesday at naturally high noon, broadcasting live out of the UBN Go studios in Burbank, California, and then replaying on my syndicated CNBC-NBC channel, KCAA, AM 1050, FM 102.3, FM 106.5, and then on demand everywhere from iTunes to iHeartRadio to Spotify, you name it. The list is too long, but it is a show that seeks to splatter more hope and happiness on you. So there's no gossip, no scandal, no K words at all, no Kardashian talk, because I want you to focus on your own reality show and how you can be happy 88% of the time. So I have guests and topics to that end. If you missed any of my past 438 consecutive weeks on the air, unbelievable, in my 8th year now, please go to iTunes for the audio or my YouTube channel for the audio visual. If you missed Layla Ali to Corey Feldman to Fran Drescher, just a whole host, almost the entire cast of Happy Days. So, and we've been doing some really special series lately. If you missed Jane Elliott, who was on Jimmy Fallon and then Red Table Talk last year, please go to my YouTube and watch that, because if you're white, you're actually a faded Black person, according to Jane Elliott, and she spent her entire life trying to end racism. So particularly important in this topic. If you're still debating whether or not to wear a mask, please go and watch my interview with Dr. Alia Khan, who is not only a medical doctor, but a environmental toxicologist as well. So two notable, but all of the shows are fantastic. If you'd like to sponsor this show, please do contact me for great holiday rates. But today is such a special day, special show, because I love little kids just as much as puppies. And I am so excited and proud to soft launch a children's book that was written 2007, so a long time ago, and illustrated by my two daughters, Chloe May and Sarah Way. And I'm going to read that book as we bring it back into circulation, because right now we really do need to talk about our feelings, because there's so much going on. And this book has a very unique way of getting children to talk about their feelings. So I'd like you to welcome to my show today two wonderful, fabulous little kids who I know, the grandma and the mom of, let's start with, we'll have Tabi go first, because ladies first, right? Tabi, can you say hello? Hi. And who's that your lap you're sitting on? Is that your grandma?
Yeah.
Aha. And how old are you, Tabi?
4.
4. And what is your favorite color?
Pink and purple.
Pink and purple. Awesome. And who else do we have here on the show? It's Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome. And whose lap are you sitting on? Mom. And it's Mom Chelsea. And how old are you, Nicholas? 5 years old. All right, give me a high five. Ready? Boom. Fantastic. So guess what? We're going to have a little story time, and it's this book. Do you know this book?
Need it?
Yes. All right. I think both of you have been awesome readers of, ready? Mommy, what are feelings? Yes. I can play peekaboo here too. All right, here we go. Now we're going to flip the page. This is written by Dr. Marissa Pay. Who's that? Do you know who Marissa is? Point to Marissa.
Marissa. Point to Marissa. Right there, huh?
Is that Auntie Marissa, Tabi?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Mommy, what are feelings? Yeah. And why this book? So, let's see, I can't read backwards. The best part of this book is it's now in ebook format, and you can print it out. So I printed out a copy here, and I wrote this book because I was raised that it was not okay to feel. And for many decades, I had no idea how to start. This book is dedicated to very young children whose parents want them to discover for the first time the joys and sorrows of feelings in a safe, nurturing, and expressive environment. For what is life without the vibrant color, the beautiful sound, the tantalizing touch, and delicious taste of feelings? Beautiful. All right, here we go.
She's gonna read it to us
I'm
now.
gonna get it on this. All right, Mommy, what are feelings? Feelings are colors you see with your eyes. Feelings are sounds you hear with your ears. Feelings are pictures you sense with your fingers. And feelings are tastes that on your tongue lingers. I love Nicholas's smile. He's definitely heard this before. And Tabi smiled too. All right, here we go. What's the first feeling we're going to talk about?
What's the first feeling?
What's this? What feeling is this?
Happy.
Happy. And what color is it?
What color is it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yellow.
All right, Tabi. Do you remember this? All right. Mommy, what is happy? Happy looks like a bright yellow sun. Happy sounds like a giggle, having fun. Happy feels like mom's hug when she comes home. And happy tastes like a big, yummy ice cream cone. Do you guys like ice cream cones?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite flavor, Tabi?
Strawberry.
Strawberry? Nicholas, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Does tasting ice cream make you happy or sad?
Happy.
Happy. And
Yeah.
when you hear a giggle, does that make you happy or mad?
Happy.
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 So what
Yeah.
tell me something that makes you happy, and you can draw it. What would you draw? If you could draw something right now, what would you draw that makes you happy?
What would we we draw that makes us happy? Probably your Nintendo Switch.
What would you do? My Little Pony?
Unicorn.
A unicorn.
A unicorn
I
from
think
Tabi. And Nicholas, what would you draw?
No.
A horse? All right. Next one is, ooh.
Oh.
What is this one?
Scary.
Yeah, it's scary. It's mad.
Yeah.
Mommy, what is mad? Mad looks like an angry red tomato. Mad sounds like a very loud nope. Mad feels like a burning hot stove. And mad tastes like a spicy chili. Oh! How would you draw mad?
How would you draw mad? What would be your picture for mad?
Tabby, how would you draw something that makes you mad? What makes you mad?
What makes them mad? Nothing.
Nothing makes you mad.
Falling off your bike?
Nicholas, what makes you mad?
Nicholas, what makes you mad?
Maddie.
What makes
Nothing.
losing your Nintendo?
No.
Now, does your brother make you mad? Both of you have a brother. Does your brother make you mad?
Does
Sometimes?
Gideon make you mad?
No.
Brother
No. Okay. So, it's actually okay to be mad sometimes, but we just don't want to stay mad for too long because it doesn't feel good, does it? No, huh?
It's
All
mad
right.
that I don't want to time out.
I'm sorry?
It's mad that I want to time out because Mom.
Oh, when you're in a timeout. You get mad when you're in a timeout. I get mad when I'm in a timeout too, for sure. That was a good answer. All right, here we go. This is one of my favorites. What's this?
Oh, what's this one?
It's scary. Mommy, what is scared? Scared.
Scared.
He's
Yeah.
mad. Yeah.
All right. Scared is,
Yeah.
scared looks like a shiny silver toaster.
Oh, boy.
Scared sounds like the roar of a monster. Scared feels like a ride on the roller coaster. Whoa! And scared tastes like the strange bird in the roaster. That's a joke for adults.
It's like a lion.
It's like a lion. Yeah, that makes you scared. Do you guys ever get scared?
He's asking, do you ever get
What
scared?
what makes you scared? Does anything make you scared?
Yeah, a ghost.
A ghost makes you
Ghost.
scared. Yeah. Do you ever see your mommy or daddy look scared?
No,
No? Ah, they're holding it together.
they're brave.
They're brave. Aw, that's great. Well, scared is a normal feeling. It's something that it happens when someone says, boo, and you're surprised by it, and things are not going the way they are supposed to or you want them to. Do you get scared?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do when you get scared to make yourself feel better?
Color.
You color?
Mhm.
Uh-huh. That's good. Nicholas, what do you do when you're scared?
What do you do when you're scared?
Is it over yet?
Almost over,
We've
Nicholas.
been on virtual learning all morning long too. I
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Nicholas, for coming. All right, let's go to what's this, Nicholas?
apologize. What's this one?
Sad.
Sad. What color is sad?
Blue.
Blue. Oh, so mommy, what is sad? Sad looks like a droopy blue clown. Sad sounds like a baby's first frown. Sad feels like a tear running down your face. And sad tastes like a vegetable paste. Nicholas, do you like vegetables?
You like vegetables?
Do you like vegetables? No. Tabi, do you like vegetables?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the new generation. They
You like
actually
corn,
enjoy
huh?
healthy food. Nicholas, show me a sad face.
Show,
Actually, he's doing a sad face right now.
he is sad. Okay.
That's why. That's why it's
This is
perfect.
Nicholas, the sad face.
Yeah, there's Nicholas's sad face. All right. Next, we have, what's this? What does she look like?
Gray.
Huh? Yeah, she's shy. This is shy. Mommy, what is shy? Shy looks like a tiny green sprout. Shy sounds like the squeak of a mouse. Shy feels like a timid turtle's nose. And shy tastes like a bowl of wobbly jello. Wobble, 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 wobble. That's shy. That's shy. Do you ever feel shy?
Feel shy sometimes?
Are you feeling shy right now? Yeah, I think he's he's at his limit, which is totally good. Yeah, he was in a session all morning, right?
Yes, he is
Yeah.
a virtual learning for about 2.5 hours for
Oh,
teaching kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he did great. So
Thank
shy. Do those look like shy? What would you draw when you feel shy, Tabi?
Happy.
You're happy. Tabby's my happy cheerleader. Chelsea, when you took your kids, you took your older one through this too. And in
Yes,
fact, Chelsea is the one who tried to social media shame me into bringing this book back out into
Yes.
existence. Because she loved the book so much for her kids, and I didn't even see the post. So that's part of a story we'll go through later when the adults are on. But what would your kids draw for shy? Do you remember?
He gets shy around really pretty girls.
Oh, that's part of it too, Tabi. Did you hear that? Tabi, do you like boys? Do you have
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
No. Good choice. All right, let's go. Who's this? Does he look excited? Yeah, that's excited. Mommy, what is excited? Excited is, it looks like a bright orange swing. Excited sounds like a doorbell starting to ring. Excited feels like a new toy that you pick. And excited tastes like your favorite popsicle stick. Do you like eating popsicles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get excited when grandma says, would you like a popsicle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what excited is. Are you excited when the doorbell rings?
Yeah.
Yeah. So excited is a feeling that we like to have, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how would you draw excited? What excites you? When do you feel excited?
Mm,
When a package comes to the door.
Yeah.
Aha, that's a good excited feeling. Yeah. So the next one is, Oh, this is another one of my favorites. What's that?
Scary.
It's scary. It's mommy. What is frustrated? So, do you ever feel frustrated, Tabi?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, frustrated looks like a black thunder cloud. Frustrated sounds like a whine or a growl. Frustrated feels like a shoelace gone wild. And frustrated tastes like a gingerbread child. Oh, this is an interesting one because usually people don't like it when we're frustrated, right? Do you like feeling frustrated?
Mm-mm.
Nah, it's not a fun feeling, huh? Yeah, it looks like Nicholas is feeling frustrated right now. Nicholas, does this look like you right now?
Does it look like you right now? A little bit.
So, what makes you frustrated when your mom's making you do this Zoom thing that you don't want to do, huh? That's frustrating. Tabi, what frustrates you?
Oh, it's Marissa.
Do
Tabi?
you feel frustrated?
When do you feel frustrated?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
When
know?
you want something and someone says no? Yeah. So during this time when you wanted to go see your friends and someone said you can't go because of COVID, were you frustrated?
Yeah. And when she can't go to the park.
And she couldn't go to the park. So frustrated is pretty normal too, is when we don't get what we want. But what makes you feel better when you're frustrated?
What makes you feel better when you're frustrated?
Do you take a breath? Can you take a breath with me now? Go. Sometimes I jump up and down and I stomp my feet and I go, rah! That's a silent scream. And then I say, it could be worse. I could not have food, or I could not have the toys I have, or I could not have a mommy and a daddy. I could not have a car in the garage. So does that make you feel better when you know what you do have? Mm-hmm. That's called gratitude. Gratitude is the best way to get out of feeling frustrated. Okay. Beautiful. Last one. What does this look like?
Hi. Happy.
Happy, exactly. Happy, and what are those two things there?
Hi.
Yeah, that's right. And what do hearts stand for?
Mm.
Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, love. Mommy, what is love? Love looks like, I don't do well reading backwards, I've discovered. Oh, here we go. Mommy, what is love? Love looks like a pretty pink flower. Love sounds like, I love you every hour. Love feels like your soft hand in mine. And love tastes like a bowl of strawberries. So fine. Yay! The end of Mommy, What Are Feelings? And this is the book. Look, this was when I wrote the book. That's what I look like. Does that look like me? Can you see it?
Yeah.
It still looks like
Yeah.
me? Who's with me? Those are
That's
my
her
two
little
kids.
girls.
Yeah, that's Chloe May and Sarah Way. And now they are both in, one just finished college and the other one's a junior in college. So they have grown up a lot. And I don't, I should have gotten a recent picture, but I don't know if you have one, Tony, but they are definitely growing up, and they did all of the illustrations. So thank you so much, Tabi.
Okay, thank you, Auntie Marissa.
Thank you so much.
Auntie Mary.
Thank you so much for reading and helping me launch the book again. Thank you, Nicholas. I know you can hear me. Thank you so much for sharing your book that you've had since you were born. Your mom was one of the first people to get the book. So thank you so much. And Tabi,
Thank
you
you.
can go
Bye.
now. And I love you. I know your mom has to go play pinochle. So we're going to let them go. And Chelsea's going to stay on with me. And we're going to talk about this book and autism. So bye.
So
Tabi,
much.
Tabi,
Bye.
remember this? Peace in, peace out. Remember this? World peace through inner peace. Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. And if you've just tuned in and you're wondering who the adorable children are on my show today, you are tuned in to Take My Advice. I'm not using it. Get happy with Dr. Marissa every Tuesday at naturally high noon, broadcasting out of the UBN Go studios in Burbank, California, and then replaying on my syndicated CNBC NBC channel, KCAA, AM 1050, FM 102.3, FM 106.5, and all the time on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, you name it, I'm there. And I'm so glad that you're tuning in today because today is a special day. It's the soft launch, the relaunch, the re-release of my children's book called Mommy, What Are Feelings? And I've asked Chelsea to stay on because Chelsea is to blame. No, I mean, Chelsea gets credit for the re-release of this book that actually came out of me a long time ago when the kids were 5 and 7. We were going through a difficult divorce, and the kids were, having feelings. And so instead of the way I was told, which was don't have feelings, or if you feel bad now, wait till I give you something to feel bad about. And how dare you feel bad? And you have nothing to be sad about, and you have nothing to be mad about. And I think I'm not alone, that many of us in this generation, even though I'm ageless, we're taught not to feel. Everything had to be like the Happy Days or the Ozzie and Harriet or the Little House on the Prairie or any of the, everything's okay, everybody's happy, everybody's good, and don't feel. And I knew that I was not going to help my children through the process of the divorce by not allowing them to feel the feelings that they were feeling. And so that actually gave birth to this rhyming, interactive book called Mommy, What Are Feelings? And if you noticed, every single page has a little area for the kids to draw their feelings. So they're actually interacting with the actual feelings. And as you could hear, every feeling has a taste, touch, sight, and sound, so that it allows the children to express more than just, I feel mad or I feel sad. And we explore the feeling. And I actually made the book myself at Staples. And to get it in this form, it was very expensive. And so I made, I believe, a couple thousand. I sold them in the first, I think, 2 or 3 years. And the plan was to find a publisher to publish it, or find a printer to print it for a lot less. So I didn't have to charge $25 just to recoup a $23 cost. So that was the plan. And then the show took over. And then the other book, the mother book, I call it, 8 Ways to Happiness, came out and did very well. #1 on Amazon, #4 on Denver Post. So then I went traveling with the book. And let's see, I was a year ago on tour in the Philippines and China. I was actually 10 miles from Wuhan, don't worry, in November. And then COVID hit, as we all know, and I got grounded. And I was not able to travel anymore. And Tony, I know we're going to break in a second, but I just wanted to finish this story because this is how Chelsea got involved. I actually had several consultants tell me to put the book away, that it was not part of the repertoire of Dr. Marissa. And so unfortunately, I did listen to them, took it off of the website. And then I was talking to a past guest, Sheila Mack, on the phone. At the very same time, unbeknownst to me, Chelsea had posted, and I think I sent you that picture, Tony, of the Instagram. And she thought I had seen it and not responded, when in fact I had not seen this post at all. And the post, what did you say, Chelsea? Chelsea, what did you say on the post?
The post was basically bringing this book back to light and how important it is for my 2 children who are special needs children. One is on the spectrum and one has severe ADHD, and not the watered down kind, the real kind, severe ADHD, and is medicated. And my kids don't see or learn things the same way as others do. So this book is just giving them a way to look at a picture, or somehow, they get the silver shiny toaster. They were able to relate to this book in ways that no other therapist, or, we do the color charts and so on and so forth, but it gave them an outlet to learn what feelings are. And then to be able to communicate and say, Mom, I'm mad. And in our household, that is a big, big deal. So, yeah, it's just, it's amazing. It gives the child, with sensory processing, they can identify with something, what it feels like. So when you say it feels like this, they can identify with that. Mm-hmm. And my child my son with autism, he is able to visualize a scary picture and know that it makes him scared. But if you could say, why can't you just tell me that you're afraid? Why can't you just tell me what you're feeling? He cannot process that. So this book was really the pivotal, the pivotal thing that made me really look at this and go, hey, this is great for my kids. It's working. So why is it in the dark? So I wanted to bring it to light again. And because I feel like this is a hidden gem that other moms could use as well. And, moms with special needs kids and moms without special needs kids. It just gets down to the kid level. Mm-hmm. Even for kids who don't have special needs. It's, because the illustrations are done by children. So it's very easy for them to relate to.
Beautiful. Thank you for that commercial. and you absolutely posted that, and I didn't see it, which was really interesting. I bet if I retraced the day I had the conversation with Sheila Mack, it's probably the same day. I'll have to go back and look. Wow. But that was in September. And when Sheila and I were talking about, okay, now COVID, now what? All my speaking gigs have been canceled or postponed to who knows when. And so she said, Sheila said, I see something, I feel something with children. And I immediately thought of the book, and I'm like, no. I just flat out, nope. I was supposed to get a printer when we were in China for tour. And because of COVID, I didn't get to. It's too expensive to reproduce. Blah, 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 blah. And I heard the voice, the same voice that told me radio, the same voice that said, right, say yes. Say yes.
Say yes.
So I'm like, okay, yes. I stopped fighting. And then one thing led to another. I couldn't find the original photos to make prints. And I'm just so grateful for technology because I was able to recreate with the new apps and the new, programs. And so now it's in PDF form, which anybody can get as an ebook and then print it so that the kids can draw and have new ways or new sheets to draw. So it's even better than having to erase on the laminate. So I am grateful. Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome.
Share for whole thing in action. And here's one of the pictures of where my daughters are now. So they're a lot older than
Amazing
those
girls.
pictures. And that's not even a recent one, but on short order to find it. But I am going to just take a quick break. Chelsea, stay on with me unless you have to go. Do you have to go?
No, I'm okay. I can see.
Okay. So we're just going to break right now for a quick second to read the sponsor ad for today. And we'll be back in 2 and 2. Peace in, peace out. World peace through inner peace. Have you lost your job? Have you lost a loved one? Are you exhausted caring for your parents, for your kids? Well, you can find immediate relief when you read Sheila Mac's new #1 bestseller, Bootstraps and Bra Straps. It contains the Boots formula to move from rock bottom back into action in any situation, especially right now. If life has knocked you down, pick yourself up with Bootstraps and Bra Straps. Get your copy at www.sheilamac.com today. Oh, we don't like... Oh, here it comes. Are your kids bored? Are you running out of ideas? Then you'll want to zoom in for Sunday Storytime with Dr. Marissa's children's book, Mommy, What Are Feelings? This interactive book about feelings helps your child express the vibrant color, beautiful sound, tantalizing touch, and delicious taste of feelings. Sunday, October 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Zoom. And it's only $18, which includes an ebook, copy to print, so your child can draw along. Sign up at www.drmarissa.life today. All right, and welcome back. I am having a little bit hearing challenges, so I need to read the book again. But Chelsea, so during this time of what you're going through, okay, so already with 2 special needs child, that is, congratulations and good for you. And I'm going to give you Dr. Marissa's Beneficial Presence on the Planet Award just as a mom, because it's not, so that you get some applause too. And I don't get that all the time. And it's not, so I want you to give a little advice as a mom of special needs kids on some, what do you do? What keeps you in a more balanced place? I can't speak to that. So I want you to, because I know that I'm grateful there's different autism organizations and autistic parents of autistic children who have said what you have said, that this book is valuable. And so, by the way, if you're listening and you're part of an organization that maybe wants to sponsor creating more printable copies of this, I'm looking for grants or anything, because I do believe that during this time, this is super important, especially with COVID and the second virus, racism. So in order to facilitate that conversation. But what helps you besides this book?
Well, let me first of all apologize for the comment I made about ADHD being watered down. Your experience, your life is yours, and I pray that you have the best life path possible. I did not mean for that to sound harsh, because, so please. Um, but what, just doing what's in front of you, really. And, just trying not to future trip, because I know a lot of moms with autism were thinking about what's going to happen, when we're gone, and just staying right here, right now, in the moment, 5 minutes at a time, and just really, relying on my God. You know, um, that's really, a lot of prayer, a lot of screaming into a pillow when needed, for release, but always try. And I have a really, really hard time with this, is doing something for yourself. You know, three things, get done your three things you have to get done, one being something for yourself, and 3 minutes of gratitude, 3 minutes of prayer, 3 minutes of something, three things you have to get done today, one being something you have to do for yourself. So
So
a good friend.
give me an example of something that you do for yourself.
Escaping to get my nails done every once in a while. That's always a good one. Just having alone time to just, read. Sometimes I use word searches, things to zone out. Of course, there's always Netflix and that next series that's coming out, which really helps. But just things that fill you at the time, whatever that may be. Maybe rest, maybe going to get your nails done, but just trying to do one thing a day that you can do for yourself, I think really helps keep you balanced.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's useful advice. I know that COVID has definitely given us, this is hashtag COVID silver lining, for anyone who said, I never have time for myself. So here's where the rubber meets the road. You do have time for yourself, but are you taking time for yourself? And I think that one of the BS belief systems that we were raised in is that it is our job as moms first, as women, to take care of others. And if we get lopsided, that's why the name of the show in the beginning was Get Balanced with Dr. Marissa, is trying to upset the apple cart. That is, there's that cartoon I used to use when I spoke on time management, the donkey's up in the air because it's so heavy on the back, in the back of the cart. So in order to rebalance that, we have to get rid of the the only way to approve of yourself is if you're doing a good job according to whoever you are doing it for. So when your husband says, you're such a good wife, or you're such a good mom, when your kids say, I love you, mom, that's the only time that you feel good about what you've done and your contribution, which is so few and far between, right? And I don't know about you, I would get in the trap of, I'd say to my husband, you never compliment me. And then he would say, you look nice. I said, it doesn't count because I just made you compliment me, right? Yes. Right. Yeah. So the skill, especially now when you do have the time, it doesn't matter how much time you have to make the decision to say, I approve of me. I approve that no matter, if I screw up, one day and I'm patient 88% of the time, and then I lose my temper, that doesn't make me a bad mom, especially when you have special needs kids. I've done nothing to deserve this. I'm not being punished. I'm not, I'm not, deficit in any kind of way. I've been given an opportunity to, obviously, I must have prayed for patience. I'm given an opportunity to develop.
Be careful about praying for patience.
I never pray for patience.
You're given a lot of opportunities to be patient.
Yes, yeah. That's exactly why I said it. I don't pray for patience because when I did, the one and only time, I got teenagers. So So I don't do that at all. But anyways, it's been delightful having you on the show. I'm
Thank
so
you.
grateful that you, unbeknownst to me, posted that. And it's funny because you texted me and said, you must have seen the post. That's why you brought the book back. And I said, I have no idea what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
that was a very funny hashtag accidental moment, not accidental. So the last question that I always ask my guests is, who or what are you most grateful to or for?
I am most grateful for my God, and I'm most grateful for my children. I'm grateful for water. I'm grateful for this earth and what it provides, and I try to give back to that in any way I can. I think that's, really the key points for me is giving back to earth and gratitude. I'm grateful for gratitude. I'm grateful for
I
gratitude.
am too. I am too. Thank you so much, Chelsea.
Thank you for having me.
The one to blame for resurrecting Mommy What Her Feelings, all in a good way. Thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for bringing your kids. Thanks for bringing your love. Always. All right. Yes, and we're going to wrap up here with a couple of things, including an Asian Oprah giveaway. So without further ado, it's time for my balance bar. And that's the sound that's been with me for 438 consecutive weeks. Thank you, Tony, for all you do for me and for the show, and all of my sound engineers over at KCAA as well. So that's the first, is gratitude. Secondly, there's two events that I'm going to be speaking on 10/10. One is whole person activation. And that is the colorful poster with the yellow for Tony to put on there. It's building bridges beyond barriers. And Deepak Chopra will be one of the speakers. I'll be teaching my balanced Tai Chi Gong in the morning of the opening day. And then you can, I'll be posting that today. You can go, there's a Facebook page on it. You can get tickets to go. It's going to be a great online event. And then the Human Kindness Project. Shannon contacted me. She saw me on LinkedIn and a few months ago, and she's starting this great project called the Humankind. And you know me, I've been harping on humankind for a while, finding the kind back in the human. So it was a delight. I'll be speaking there for every 10, I guess the 10th of every month, this first one. So you'll have to get tickets for that as well. And all of these details will be on my website, drmarissa.life. Also, could you nominate me? I have a lot of awards and I'm so grateful for them, including the 2016 Podcast of the Year Top 10 in Health Award out of 440,000 downloads or podcasts and 100 million downloads. But 2020 has been a challenging year. And so I've been nominated already for the Discover Podcast Awards, or Discover Pods, but I can always use some affirmation, different categories. So go to Discover Pods and you can nominate me for either host, producer, person of color, women, best podcast, innovative podcast. I would love it. And the one that has been nominated for the episode is Jerry Jewell and Dr. Marissa. So if you missed that show, she was the first person with a disability on a recurring role. She's been on Facts of Life and Deadwood. She's been on my show. You'll love her. You can find that show on iTunes. I would love for you to nominate that as the award-winning episode. Let's see. Thank you, Purple Planet Music. And join me every Monday. Mind Your Own Business with Dr. Marissa, my new Facebook Live. It's replacing Monday's the new Friday because every day seems to be like Monday now with COVID. So mind your own business, happy 88 tools to help you mind your happy business and stay happy no matter what. And you heard the commercial, the 18th of October, Sunday from 10 to 11 on Zoom. We'll do a story time just like this. Your kids can participate. It's a fundraiser for 8 Ways to Happiness, my nonprofit that helps teens and young adults find their happiness again. If you donate $18, you'll get a free ebook copy of Mommy What Are Feelings, including the Zoom story time. I'm giving away 2 to the first 2 people who go to drmarissa.life and put in the subject Asian Oprah giveaway, and you will get a free copy of the book. And you can come to the story time on the 18th. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, to take my advice, I'm not using it. Get happy with Dr. Marissa. It's all about happiness, peace in, peace out, world peace through inner peace. Have the best week ever.